Right, guys, welcome back. I know I didn't upload on Tuesday. I had some stuff going on. This video is actually supposed to, it's Tuesday, Friday's schedule. Had some stuff going on. We're all good now. You're seeing this Saturday morning. I also had to wait for some responses from some of the new IFBB Pros from North Americans. And yeah, so let's just get right into the video, guys. All right, so we had the Tokyo Pro. I think that happened 2 weeks ago. Wasn't this week. Yeah, it was last week. I believe it was last week. So right here we have the top two. We have Joven, Segabaten, and Shun Kaneko. So just from this photo, I mean, if you look at it, like the aesthetic on these two are absolutely insane. You can see Joven has the size on him. The upper chest shelf is crazy on Joven as well. And that is really, the reason Joven won, right? So if you guys don't know, Joven ended up winning the Tokyo Pro and qualifying for the Olympia. Congratulations to Joven. And he's going to the Olympia again. He's going to be competing with Jeremy Buendia, which is going to be an absolutely surreal experience for him. So I want to show you guys here. We're going to show you Shun's posing routine, right? This is off his Instagram. And so it was cool what they did there, right? It's like a setup, and then the lights turned on, and then boom, posing routine, right? So here's Shun. You can just tell from walking out, right? The shape and the structure is crazy. You can tell he was on as well. He just signed with Cuts for this show. So this is his first show under Cuts, and he looks peeled, right? An absolutely amazing package. Really, conditioning's on point. He's posing a little fast. I think you should slow the tempo down of his posing. Back is insane. He just needs more size. That's really it. Because he's got the structure and everything, and he looks fantastic. Obviously the shape and the structure's there. Look at that. Looks great from the front. Just a little bit more upper chest. Everything else is there. Just upper chest and a little more size for Shun. But congratulations on Shun on taking the second place. I don't know if he's running another show this year. We'll find out later. He hasn't announced anything. But here's Joven, Segabaten. This is off Men's Physique Update. So lights turn on. It's funny because it's like watching Jeremy Buendia 2.0, right? I think he calls himself Aesthetics or something like that. But it's like watching Jeremy Buendia 2.0, right? Same posing routine, except this is a lot of size on this man. Keep in mind, Joven, guys, came into the O last year at like 170, I think. And he's 5 something, 5'6" maybe. But the back is insane. The detail in the back is great. The lats are great. The shape is great. The only thing I could say that he could work on for the O is come in slightly tighter. You can see his midsection's just not as tight as it has been in the past, but looks absolutely amazing, right? And he was third call-outs in the center last year, I believe. So we'll see what Joven does this year. And congratulations to Joven on making the Olympia and winning the Tokyo Pro. One thing I wanted to mention before I head into the North Americans is this. I saw this off Hart McGrath, right? I saw it off his video, and he showed this guy, right? Look at this freaking physique, guys. Look at him walking. It's like a built-in action figure. The delts are crazy. The chest is popping. The only thing I can say is his front pose needs a little bit of work on it. But the chest is bubbly. And the craziest thing about this, guys, usually Asian people, weakness in the back. Look at the detail and the thickness in the back, right? I think he's holding his arms a little high. You just got to bring them a little lower and help build that shape in the back pose. Absolutely crazy physique, though. Super bubbly. And he came in 6th here, which is very surprising. I don't know who came above him and whatnot exactly, but wanted to point that out. He has crazy potential, and I know he'll come back even stronger. So that wraps up the Tokyo Pro. And I wanted to head into the North Americans real quick for you, right? So North Americans just happened. We had some people turn pro this weekend. And one of them that got back to me that I talked to is on Instagram he goes by A Gibson. So this is him, right? Fantastic look on him. A lot of muscle to his structure. He's added a lot of weight to his physique as well. And I wanted to go over a message. He sent me a message. I'm going to throw that in the video. And yeah, we're just going to listen to it real quick, guys. So.
Hey, what's going on, Tony? So I wanted to send you a little voice memo, but honestly, man, it's a surreal feeling being an IFBB Pro now. Honestly, it doesn't really feel real 100%, but super excited about, being able to compete with, some of the best physiques in the world. And I have big plans to be up on the O stage here in the next couple of years. And so talking with Tyler Mannion after the show, he said I just need to grow my lower lats a little bit more, add a little bit more detail to my back, and then come in slightly tighter, and also have a little bit fuller of an upper chest, which is what my coach and I are going to plan on doing this off season, and then probably looking at forward to about a 2024 debut in the pro league. But super excited about it. And this has been a goal of mine for 5 years since I started really bodybuilding. Once I did my first show, I told one of my buddies back in college, like, hey, I want to become an IFBB Pro, and now it's here. So time to work, get back to the grindstone, and I'm gonna do everything I can to just bring the sickest package ever. I think the biggest thing that led to my success this past year, so I actually competed at North Americans in 2022 and got fourth. That was my first national show that I competed in. And so from there, I just really took this last off season more seriously than I ever have. And that translated to putting on about 10 pounds of tissue. So I was about 10 pounds heavier this year at North Americans than it was last year. Just had a lot more density in my back, a lot more width. But obviously there's always something to improve upon, which is why I love bodybuilding so much. Is a sport where constant improvement, constant involvement is something that you need to do, right? If you're going to be competitive, because the sport changes so fast and people are hungry for it, right? So, I've always had the mentality of, I want to be the hardest worker in the room, and I just want to, put my best foot forward, and I never half-ass anything. And so this past off season was no different, and the prep went super smooth because of that, and just super stoked to be part of the IFBB Pro League.
And once again, congratulations to Alex Gibson on turning pro and making the IFBB Pro League, getting the opportunity to step on stage with the big dogs. And thank you for responding as well. I messaged a lot of pros, everyone that I could find on Instagram that just turned pro at the North Americans and wanted to hear their, how they felt about turning pro, any future plans, anything like that. Just because there's not a lot of opportunity for these guys to get their voice out there or anything like that. So just giving them the opportunity and a different platform to present themselves and congratulate them as well. So next up is Moses Opoku-Yeboah. I hope I said that right. If I didn't, I'm so sorry, Moses. But this is the overall champion and an absolutely crazy physique. You guys wouldn't believe this physique was lights out, to be honest. He could have came in a little bit tighter. You always can improve. But the size, I think, is there, honestly, and you just got to get a little bit on the lower lats. But he also responded with a voice message, so let's get right into that, guys, and let you guys hear that.
First off, I'd like to thank you, Tony, for giving me the opportunity to speak on your channel. So my thoughts going into the show. My first show was 18 days prior. It was a complete sweep from top to bottom, from junior class to the open class. So going into this show, my only feedback was to come in a bit more dry, which I think my coach and I did perfectly without depleting myself too much. And the judges at North Americans thought so as well, because they gave me a perfect score, with Tyler Mannion being the head judge of that show. Post-show plans, none so far yet. My coach and I are going to take a break for a little while, get some blood work done, just try to get back to an equilibrium where I'm healthy and we can go into a bulk and hopefully compete in June of 2024. That is the main plan for right now. And I'd love to thank my coach, my Team Alpha Physiques, the shop gym in Northern Virginia, everyone that attends the shop gym that has been showing me support and continuously showing me love. Man, I'm so appreciative of it all. My family, my siblings, my parents, my girlfriend, my friends. Thank you to everyone that has been DMing me and just showing me love. Complete strangers just showing me love, and I think it's a beautiful thing. And I'm ready to make my mark on the Pro League. And once again, thank you again, Tony, for giving me the opportunity to speak on your channel.
Yeah,
Thanks.
so that is Moses right there. Super thoughtful message as well. But if you guys did not know, crazy enough, this is his second show, right? So his first show, like he mentioned, was 18 days prior, where I'll throw up an image as he's speaking, right? But this is him from 18 days ago. Not 18 days ago from today, but 18 days ago from when he won the overall at North Americans with Stan. And I assume that's his coach on the left, taking everything, right? Look how many medals he has. He has the overall, he's got the novice, he's got the junior, the open. I don't know. He's got so many medals. I don't even know what they're all for. And there's a fly in my room somehow, right? So congratulations to him, right? It's a super huge accomplishment, a big step forward as well, winning the overall at any of these national shows. But his structure is crazy. Like I'll throw up his posing video and everything for you guys. But his structure is crazy. He looks great. He can just come in a little bit tighter, but the shape is there for him, right? Like it's one of those physiques where you could just stand there and look great, right? So congratulations to him. I think he can just get a little bit wider on the lats, and the thickness in the back is there. I think a little bit more density as well. And I'm sure you got feedback as well from Tyler Mannion and the judges over there from North Americans. But that's just what I gotta say. Give you any constructive criticism. You know, everybody's got to try to get the feedback possible to do the best they can when they step on that stage, right? Because the judges make the final decision, so you want to get feedback from the judges that are deciding on placements, right? So congratulations to Moses and taking this, and also thank you for taking the time out of your day to respond to the DM, as well as Alex Gibson. Thank you so much for responding to DM as well, and letting me present you guys on my platform and my channel, right? So that is it for the North Americans. I'm going to actually pull up the list really quick, right? Just so I can give credit to all the other pros that just turned pro, because I do want to give credit to everyone that's joining the IFBB Pro League from the men's division, right? That's just, this channel is all about trying to give notoriety and, you know, just helping everyone out. So give me 1 second. Okay, so Class A, Jorge Torres wins that. Class B, Andrew Dillsworth wins that. Class C, Alex Gibson. Class D, Sergio Gervantes. Class E, Draven Barcia. Class F, Bradley Duong. Class G is Moses. Class H is Jorge Carrillo. I'm going to assume that's how you say it. So congratulations to all those guys that have turned pro, and welcome to the IFBB Pro League. That is it for this video, though. I know it's a little bit short. Next week, we're going to be going over some of these guys' preps on Tuesday, how everyone's preps are going. Let me give you guys a first-hand look at how Drew Cullen is looking, if he lets me, because I'm working out with him tomorrow. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you again to the new IFBB Pros that joined the league. And congratulations to Joven, Segabatin for winning the Tokyo Pro and qualifying for the Olympia. You better get ready, boy, because you got 10 weeks until the O. So time's ticking and everyone's dialing in. So take care, guys. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. And yeah, have a good, safe, fun weekend on Labor Day weekend for you guys.